In the State of the Union, President Biden wouldn't mention the young nursing student in Georgia that was slaughtered by an illegal immigrant until he was called out for it from the audience. And he has been apologizing ever since for calling the illegal immigrant illegal. But it is illegal to break into the United States. And you are a criminal if you do it. And I'm sorry, Joe Biden, you're getting this wrong on a daily basis. I watched Joe Biden's presidential address, and one of the things that jumped out at me, and it's courtesy of Marjorie Taylor Greene when she screamed out during the speech, "Say her name!" And he said Lincoln instead of Lakin. And then he talked about the tragedy of her being killed by an illegal immigrant. The whole left wing of his party jumped on him. Every one of them. You can't say illegal. They're human beings. They're legal. And it struck me as he was stating a matter of law. It is illegal to enter the United States except through immigration channels. It's also illegal to rob a bank. It's illegal to murder somebody. It's illegal to stab somebody, and on and on and on. And this nomenclature that has been invented, undocumented migrant, as if they lost their paperwork in their purse on the bus, is insane. The thing that always strikes me, it's like the guy robs the bank and he gets caught and he's charged with bank robbery. And his lawyer says, "Your Honor, bank robbery is a stigma. We would prefer he would be called someone who made an unauthorized withdrawal from Bank of America." And the judge goes, "Oh, well, my bad. You're right. Your client is an unauthorized withdrawer from Bank of America." Why the words? Is it because it makes it so easy then to give them housing, food, education, healthcare, and voting rights?
Yeah, pretty much. The President Biden in that State of the Union address, when he was sort of prodded by Marjorie Taylor Greene to actually speak the name of Laken Riley, the beautiful young nursing student from the University of Georgia, murdered by this illegal alien from Venezuela, his response came out sort of off the cuff quickly. And he, I suppose, inadvertently blurted out the truth.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He made a mistake and told the truth.
He told the truth. And the truth is that, just as you said, Barry, it is illegal to cross the border of the United States without proper authorization. And that is 8 U.S. Code 1325. If anybody wants to look that up, that is the citation in U.S. law about illegal aliens crossing into the United States. But to his shame, President Biden then, a day or two later, was on an MSNBC interview, right? He fell all over himself, apologizing, calling this murderer of Laken Riley and illegal. He said, "Oh, yeah, I should have said undocumented. I didn't mean to say illegal." Well, we know you didn't mean to say illegal, but you got it right the first time.
So the apology went to the murderer, who's already been picked up a couple of times and released. His brother's been picked up a couple of times and released. This guy slaughters this beautiful young lady after he's committed crimes in the United States for which he was released repeatedly, after entering the United States illegally. And the apology goes to the murderer and not the victim or the victim's family.
And, speaking of the victim's family, as it happened, during the time when Biden was actually doing that interview on MSNBC, I think it was actually in Georgia, it was at the very same time that former President Donald Trump was making a campaign appearance, a rally appearance in Rome, Georgia. But here's the contrast. It's all over the internet. Before President Trump took the stage and began speaking for the rally, he not only had invited the family of Laken Riley, her parents, her sister, friends, to the event, but he was meeting with them behind the curtains. And photographs have been published of him hugging them, offering his sympathy, his condolences. That's a president. That is somebody with empathy for human beings. The contrast between President Trump And Biden just could not have been any starker.
And you know what? It's actions like this that are not policy decisions as much as they are your daily behavior and the words you choose that give you an insight into what's inside of somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really, the real human being.
I don't want to call bank robbers anything but bank robbers. I'm not going to allow them to be called illegal withdrawers.
No.
And I'm not going to allow illegal aliens to be called undocumented migrants, and on and on and on. All this nomenclature is important because words have meaning. And on important subjects like this, oh my God, do they have gravitas? And he showed us very clearly what's important to his party.
Well, and it was only politics, wasn't it? Only politics. But Trump responded as a human being, as a father, a husband,
a leader,
but somebody who can connect in an empathetic way, a human way, with ordinary people, families who are suffering through a terrible tragedy.